Throughout the years, internet has become a commonly used source for information as well as communication. Many websites have emerged, such as MySpace, a socially driven website made to be used for users of the age 14 and above. Although it's meant to be used for teens and adults, still many children get one. The question has been brought, is MySpace dangerous for kids? Is MySpace a new site for harassment among kids? Is MySpace a good way for kids to get in touch with the future of technology? These are the concerns being brought both from the negative side and positive side of kids having a MySpace. In my speech, I will answer both argumentative sides of the subject, along with some information on how to monitor the safety of your child if he or she is using the site. There have been many negative press on MySpace on the case of child predators. A lot of MySpace users have been receiving messages from older men to meet up for sex. In Texas, a young girl who was 14 was receiving multiple messages from a man who was 38 years old. The messages said things such as planning to meet for sex. An issue like this strikes up concern in many places because in many cases a lot of these users did meet up with the older men for sex. Although many of them have been caught, the predators that is, the issue still is how safe can it be when your children are getting obscene messages about sexual rendezvous? How safe can a site be with every click or login a predator is sending a message to your child? Child predators aren't the only concern. MSNBC.com reported a young girl living in Dardenne Prairie, Missouri, was a victim of harassment on MySpace. She was a young girl who met a guy named Josh who sent her multiple messages striking up a friendly conversation with her. In those messages, she struck up a conversation and then later posted bulletins about her being, quote, Maggie Muir is a slut, Maggie Muir is fat. When the young girl saw the postings, she committed suicide. Since there is yet to be a law, this person has not been prosecuted. Is MySpace a social networking site or a site used to seek revenge and harass someone? Even though there are some negative reasons why a child should not have a MySpace, there are some good reasons why one should. Many believe that MySpace is used to help a child come out of their shell. There's so much that is going on in the media about the perfect image, perfect body. MySpace can be used to help them find other kids who share the same common interests, beliefs. Larry Magid, co-author with Annie Coiler of the recently published 2007 book, MySpace Unveiled, A Parent's Guide to Teen Social Networking, believes that the experimentation kids do online is healthy. They, quote, they might explore music outside of their comfort level, or they may be creative and expressive in a way that doesn't reveal personal information by saying something that isn't popular, end quote. MySpace has helped many kids find their identity by listening to new music never discovered or checking personal pages put up by movies, artists. Another good thing about MySpace for kids is that it helps them become internet friendly. Using MySpace, you use a lot of codes, JavaScript, HTML, etc. to make your website or your page more personalized. Using the codes, it helps kids become more creative and computer savvy. Whether you believe in MySpace is a good idea for you and your children, you still have to be cautious and monitor who your child adds as a friend by denying the request or accepting what he or she is doing on the site, what he or she is looking at. Remember, safety always comes first when it comes to internet, so always plan to make sure you have some sort of plan with your child when he or she can or cannot log on to MySpace. Another suggestion is to have your child's password and log in email to check the messages being received and sent, and what your child posts as a bulletin, making sure that he or she isn't harassing other kids.